I'm so glad to see you again. Some of you may have seen my story a week ago. That story, We're Back, about the dinosaurs. Did you notice anything in that might have made you think about the holiday that's coming up? Did you notice it was the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade? That's right. And so today I have another Thanksgiving story that I'd like to share with you called Albert's Thanksgiving by Leslie Tryon. Now again, I'm going to do this book similar to what I did with the book last time because these pages are hard to turn and we're going to show you the pictures in between. Albert's Thanksgiving. Albert helped the children plant the garden. They cared for it together and watched it grow. Now it was time for the final harvest before their big Thanksgiving feast. But everyone was so busy. Who has the time? And will anyone remember? Then Albert received a letter. Wednesday. Dear Albert, tomorrow is the PTA's Thanksgiving feast. The children and I are working on last-minute details. There is just one little favor I'd like to ask you to do for us. We need a new table. And you're such a wonderful carpenter. I can't imagine anyone else building it. Can you find the time? I think it should look just like this. Thank you for your help, Patsy Pig, president of the PTA. After finishing the table, Albert barely had time to pick a few carrots when he was interrupted by yet another note. Dear Albert, I hope you can find the time to help with just one more little thing. The children are busy, working on their pilgrim hats and Indian headbands. So they can't finish the cross-legged turkeys. So I thought you would have the time. I'm just too busy. And the pieces are all pre-cut. So do you think you can find the time? By the way, how are you doing with the new harvest table? Can't wait to see it. I know it'll look beautiful. Thank you, Patsy Pig. Albert had just begun to pick the cauliflower when he received yet another note. Hi, Albert. Guess who? Will you be able to help us with one more little thing? My volunteers and I are so terribly busy binding the corn stalks for the feast, so we really just don't have the time to clean up the picnic area. Will you do it, please? And if you see any pretty, bright, colored leaves, please just save them for the table decorations. Oh, and don't forget to check the fire pit. Do we have enough firewood? Patsy Pig. Oh, P.S. Are you finished making the new table and cross-legged turkeys yet? You do such good work. P.P.S. Since you'll be at the picnic area until helping us out cleaning it up, will you be a dear and get the corn out of the corn crib? Just leave it in the cafeteria. So Albert did all he was supposed to do, and he was finally picking some more things when, oh no, not again. Dear Albert, I hope you haven't forgotten that you promised to make your scrumptious pumpkin pizza pie for the feast dessert. They're the children's favorite, so you be sure to make plenty. I assume you will want to make them this afternoon. I know that I would. There won't be time in the morning because of all the last-minute things that will have to be done. Ta-ta, Patsy Pig. Oh, yes, P.S. Albert, you're just too special. The table and cross-legged turkeys, they look magnificent. So Albert began to get his finest pumpkin, and he began to make his pies. Oh no, not a what? Now what? Not again. This time he had to go into the dark, dark garden, and he was reading by flashlight, and he was having to gather what he had to gather. And it said, the note said, Al, we're all just extremely exhausted. What a day it has been. We have locked up the office, and we're taking these tired children home for the night. If I think of anything else we need, I'll call you or talk to you in the morning. I may need some more help ironing all these pilgrim costumes. I mean, we can't have Thanksgiving without those now, can we? Thanks, Pee-Pee. Oh, and by the way, Gary sent a note. Albert, we made a hat for you too. How nice. So Albert went to the office, and Albert typed up, and then Albert put a note on the office door, and Albert went home to bed. The next morning, there was a note that read, Good morning, PTA. This is Thursday morning, Thanksgiving. Glad you like the table. I'm pleased you're pleased with the cross-legged turkeys. The corn is in the cafeteria. The picnic area is clean. I stacked the wood by the fire pit. I gathered the leaves, and the pumpkin pizza pies are on the cooling racks. I've done every little thing you asked me to do. Glad to help. But did anyone think of the vegetables? Thanks, Albert. Finally, Patsy helped Albert pick the carrots and cauliflower, while the children gathered up the very last head of the nice fresh lettuce and cut all the flowers along the fence. Patsy picked the perfect pumpkin to use as a centerpiece, and it was going to be a wonderful feast indeed. And it was. And then at the end, Albert received yet another note. Dear Albert, the Pleasant Valley School PTA Thanksgiving feast was a big success. Thank you for all the little things you did to help. I don't know what we'd do without you. Sincerely, Patsy Pig, President PTA. P.S. Are you planting bulbs for the spring? I've got this great idea for a spring flower show. I'll be in touch. The end. Happy Thanksgiving.